it's Steph and welcome back to another Pet Saturday. Now today we're going to be making a chicken dinner with beets and carrots for our pets. And the reason I say pets is because you can use this for your cat or your dog. Now we're going to be making a really big batch of this pet food. So if you have cats or small dogs like chihuahuas like me, I'm going to go ahead and freeze some of it. And I'll show you a really cool method that I like to do. You just freeze it in little small portions. So you can just take one portion out of the freezer or two portions and let them thaw out by morning. Then you'll have your food for the day and it's all fresh and raw for your pets. Alright, so I've listed everything below in my blog, dollstatus.com, as well as some of the links to the products I'm using. So let's go grab everything and get started. Alright, so the first thing we're going to need is 2 pounds of chicken necks, 1 pound of chicken breast, 1 pound of chicken livers, 3 eggs, a 1/4 cup of packed kale, 1/2 cup of beets, 1/2 cup of carrots, 1/2 cup of sunflower seeds, a 1/4 cup of tahini, 2 tablespoons of freshly chopped parsley, 1 tablespoon of freshly chopped oregano, 1 tablespoon of dulse, 2 tablespoons of turmeric, and 1 clove of garlic. Then we can start sending through our chicken, our kale, carrots, beets, garlic, and sunflower seeds through a meat grinder. I'll make sure to put the link to the Amazon one that I'm using here. Because I don't eat meat and because I'm a vegan, I didn't really want to buy a really expensive meat grinder, so I got this one off Amazon and I think it works really well. And I want to say it was either 20 or 30 bucks, but I'll have that link there for you guys if you want to check it out. But it works really well. You're just going to rotate everything, sending it through the meat grinder here. The chicken necks will be a little difficult, and if this is your first time doing it, I know like the cracking of bones can be a little like on the weird side, but they're a great source of calcium, and not only do they have bones, but also cartilage and meat as well. You can actually give chicken necks to your pets, but most of the time they're not gonna like chewing on the whole neck, so that's why we like to grind them up. The chicken necks can take a while to get through the grinder because sometimes they just don't want to get into those gears. So if you've been doing this for a while, you can try and use your hands. I find that to be a lot easier than the tool they give you, like this white thing I'm using. It's much easier to guide the neck in with my fingers, but if you're going to do this, make sure you're careful, even though you do have control of the pump on the side, so you can stop it at any time. Still, you don't want any accidents to happen. You don't want to break a nail or anything. So just be careful when doing this. Then we can transfer all of this to a big mixing bowl. I know it looks kind of gross, right? Ugh. Alright, so here is what it should be looking like right now. Now we can go ahead and add in our turmeric, our parsley, oregano, dulse, tahini, our eggs, number 1, number 2, and lastly, number 3. Now we can just take a spoon and mix this all together really, really well. So everything is incorporated. So just spend a few minutes stirring this all together. All right, and when we're done, it should look something like this. Right now I just have some parchment paper and a little cookie sheet, and then I'm going to take some measuring cups. Now this is going to depend on what size dogs you have, but I kind of have like the small, medium, large going on in my house. So this one is for my terrier. She gets a 1/2 cup twice a day. This one is for one of my chihuahuas. She's around 5 pounds and she gets a 1/4 cup twice a day. And then this is for my 2.5 pound chihuahua. He gets an 1/8 cup twice a day. So I will just put these in the freezer like this and pop them into Ziploc baggies once they're frozen and just use them as needed. Then the rest of this I will put into a sealed jar, and that's what I'm going to use for the next maybe 3 days, 4 days maybe. We just don't want it to go bad, that's why I freeze the rest of it. So whatever I'm going to use now can stay in this jar. So I'm just going to garnish it with some parsley. My dog doesn't like whole pieces of parsley, but it's cute. So, see, watch her. Look at her. She's like, yeah, I'm not eating that. I will eat the hidden parsley that you hid in my food, but I'm not eating that leaf of parsley. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching and for all your support. I couldn't do it without you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.